It's okay. I like this show. We are so gonna party. Skeptics rise, speak their lies. Truth is marching on. Truth is marching on.
This is the Political Truth Network. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm your host, Nate Bogus, and I'm joined, as always, by my co-host, Chris Naming. Hi. Chris, how are you today?
I guess I'm doing pretty good. I'm alive, kicking.
All right.
Our nation's in the crapper.
You gotta love
good.
that. Yeah, a bunch of stories today that we can get to. First of all, I want to announce this. We will be having a show Wednesday and Friday.
We're expanding.
3 to 4. We are moving to 2 days a week, as we've got our technical problems all settled. We've got some new stuff that we want to go through, and we just want to be able to broadcast to you more. Let's see. You can email into the show. Nate at politicaltruthnetwork.com is mine. Chris at politicaltruthnetwork.com is Chris's, of course.
Duh.
You can call into the show if you have Skype. Our username is Political Truth. And we'd love to hear from you and get your views on anything that we talk about. You can call anytime, any day, and if I'm on, I'll try to get to you. Hopefully soon we will have a phone number and a voicemail to where you can call in, but don't have that right now. Let's get into our first story. It's a janitor job in Ohio.
And you will not, absolutely will not believe how bad our economy is when this many people apply for one janitorial job. I mean, this will tell you something. Nate, call off the number.
700 people applied for a single job as a school custodian. This is in Ohio, so there's a lot of plants and stuff, so I'm sure a plant closed, and people had to get laid off. There's no work. An opening comes up, and 700 people go into the school for this job. The job opened last Sunday, and district officials say that the stack of applicants continues to expand. So much so, the deadline to apply for the position was moved from yesterday to 3:30 Sunday. Or 3:30 p.m. Monday, to give potential hirees more time. So, you're in trouble. Your economy is in the crapper when 700 people go for a custodian job. Nothing against custodians. The world wouldn't be anything without them. I mean, somebody has to clean up somewhere. And this job really isn't that bad of a job, $15 to $16 an hour. But still, that's a lot of people to go for a janitor job. Something's the matter when that many people go for one thing.
Yep. Especially a janitor's job. Like I said, nothing against janitors. It's just
no.
There's usually other jobs people want to work.
Like radio. But
I mean,
we all know how that's working right now.
Honestly, you could have gone for about any other job, and if you got 700 people signing up for that one job, you still got to know that things are going bad.
Yeah, when 700 people go for one thing, I mean, you've either got really bad supply and demand, or people are just really in trouble. Sad to say, it's a lot of because people are in trouble. Canada. We've got stories from everywhere. We got stories today from Ireland, from America, from Canada. The Federation of Canadian Municipalities has asked Canadian cities and towns to phase out the sale and purchase of bottled water on municipal property. The Federation Board of Directors passed the anti-bottle resolution at a meeting in Victoria on Saturday. The move carries no legal weight and aims simply to encourage municipalities to speak out against bottled water and to avoid distributing it when possible. Why would they do that? Jean Perrault said, "It's not a ban. We just try to educate our citizens that the water you paid for in your city is good. So, use it." Now, I know you're thinking, okay, so they want to just not spend so much money making water bottles. They don't want to ruin, and they don't want to make a mess. And I'd be okay with that. But guess what they do? They bring this in. They say, it takes a lot of energy to produce the bottles themselves, Peralt said. Now, I'm okay with saving energy. Let me just tell you this much. I'm okay with you saving money. That's fine with me. But when you start bringing global warming, the biggest hoax in history, into it, that's when it gets on my nerves. Global warming is not happening, okay? We talked about this last week. You can see our recorded videos on Blog TV. We talked about this last week, and we gave you stats that prove global warming is a hoax. And guess what?
It is.
It is. Buying a bottle of water costs approximately $2.50. The cost to produce water in the city, he said, I can fill up 6,000 little bottles for the price of 250 cents. Or $2.50, 250 cents. Yeah, okay, again, you can save money. That's good. But don't say because global warming is happening, because we don't want to destroy our planet, because we're afraid we're ruining it.
Because, you know, bottled water is so horrible for the environment.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
I tell you, man, I feel like a sinner already by drinking bottled tea.
Yeah.
I feel horrible. I'm a hypocrite.
Oh, it's way worse.
I'm a hypocrite,
Chris,
people.
It's way worse than pop cans. It's way worse than pop cans, and you know it is. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Welcome, viewers, but feel free to drop in a comment or do anything, and we'll do our best to either talk about it, yell about it, or kick you off. But seriously.
He's a little kick happy. We'll try not to kick
I'm
you
very
off.
kick happy.
We'll try not to kick you off unless you do something that we just totally don't agree with.
Yeah.
Show pictures, whatever. You can call our show again using Skype. Our username is Political Truth. That's how you get on the show to get your voices heard, or email Nate at politicaltruthnetwork.com, Chris at politicaltruthnetwork.com. We love to get your opinions on this stuff. 27 Canadian municipalities have already phased out on the sale of bottled water on their properties. So these places are just saying, they're not banning it totally. They're not saying like Walmart. Walmart can't sell bottled water anymore. They're not saying that. They're saying we're not going to sell it on our city property. I'm not really sure I get the point why.
Bottled water is a waste of money.
But I'm not really sure why they would want to
City water is usually better. Hey, except for Fiji. Fiji. Man, you can't beat Fiji.
I mean,
Fiji water's the best.
See, I understand the saving money thing. I do. I understand.
Right.
Yeah, you're in trouble. Save money all you can. But I don't see where government in any country has the right to say you cannot buy bottled water. I mean,
it is illegal. Do not touch it.
I know that, sure, it may taste better. Sure, city water may taste better.
They don't.
They're not saying that. I have the story right here. They're saying you can't buy it on our property. On city property, they're saying...
They're asking people to curb their use.
They're banning it. They're saying no, not on our property. Which is what I've got the problem with. If they want to tell people to quit using it, sure, go ahead. Don't drink bottled water. I don't care. That's your personal opinion. If I want to drink it, I will. But they're saying on city property, you can't drink it. This is Canada. I don't really get Canada anyway.
This is the place where it's legal to smoke pot, but it's it's illegal to drink bottled water on city places.
They are banning it on city property, and yes, we're going to agree on this. They're trying to promote the fact that their water is okay. They're trying to say that their water is better, and that's fine. Their water may be, but they're saying you can't sell it on city property. That's my problem with it. We've got to get ready to go to a new recording session. This is the Political Truth.
Stay tuned.